Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to win at mind games, while others always struggle? Why are there people who always stay calm and in control in every situation, no matter how strong the opponent is? The secret lies in combining the reverse psychology strategy with the principle of Stoicism, a philosophy of life that has been around for thousands of years. Today, we'll explore together how composure and emotional control can become your most powerful weapons in any intellectual game. We'll learn how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, helps you stay sane and rational in the face of your toughest challenges. Are you curious about how a little change in thinking can make a big difference in winning? Imagine you are sitting in front of the chessboard. Your opponent is an experienced player. How do you avoid being influenced by pressure and stress? How can you fool your opponents and surprise them with your moves? The answer lies in the lessons of Stoicism and reverse psychology that we are about to explore. Come on, let's go find out. Don't forget to press the like button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting content from our channel. And leave a comment below about your experiences with brain games, the challenges you faced, and how you overcame them. Your engagement not only helps us improve our content, but also creates a strong community where we can learn from each other and grow together. Let's start this journey and discover together the art of winning in mind games. So what is an intellectual game? Please imagine intellectual games are like competitions of the mind, where intelligence and ingenuity are shown through each move. From chess to poker to Sudoku, each game requires players to think deeply, plan strategies, and anticipate their opponent's moves. Like rowing a boat on a turbulent river, you not only need skills but also a strong mentality to overcome all challenges. In this competitive environment, the ability to control your psychology and use reverse psychology strategies can be the deciding factor in winning. Reverse psychology strategy is a technique in which players deliberately act in ways that their opponents do not expect, thereby disrupting their plans. This is a sophisticated tactic, like distracting prey in the wild, requiring players to understand their opponents and know how to surprise them. When combined with the principle of Stoicism, this strategy becomes extremely effective because Stoicism helps players maintain composure and control, without revealing their emotions or intentions. So do you understand what the Stoic principle is and how to apply it in this intellectual game? Stoicism is a philosophy of life originating in ancient Greece that emphasizes controlling emotions and focusing on what can be controlled. Stoics learn to accept what cannot be changed and focus on self-improvement through self-control, patience, and clear thinking. Like an ancient tree standing strong in the face of storms, Stoicism helps people stand firm in the face of all life's challenges. The basic principles of Stoicism include accepting what cannot be controlled, controlling emotions, and living in the present. This means we should only focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot change. Emotion control is a key factor, helping us maintain calm in all situations. Stoic thinking encourages us to live in the present moment without worrying about the past or the future, like a compass that always points in the right direction, leading us down the right path. Now together we apply Stoic principles to reverse psychology strategies. First of all, we must keep calm. Staying calm is the most important factor when applying reverse psychology strategies. Stoic helps players maintain composure and not be affected by emotions. When faced with unexpected moves from their opponents, a Stoic player will not react hastily, but will instead analyze the situation rationally and make the correct decisions. Like a hunter patiently waiting for the right moment to strike, calmness and the ability to control emotions help players not get carried away by psychological pressures. Monday is understanding the nature of emotions. Being aware of emotions is like being aware of big waves on the ocean. Stoicism teaches us to be aware of our emotions without getting carried away with them. When you play mind games, you can tell when you start to feel stressed, anxious, or angry. Instead of trying to deny our emotions, Stoics advise us to accept them as a natural part of being human. This will help you avoid the added pressure of trying to control your emotions compulsively. Use deep breathing techniques like anchoring to the ocean floor to keep the ship from drifting. When you start to feel stressed, breathing deeply and slowly can help slow your heart rate and create a feeling of calm. This technique is used by many people in stressful situations to help maintain alertness and control. Count from 1 to 5 as you inhale, hold your breath for 5 seconds, and count from 1 to 5 as you exhale. Repeat this process a few times to regain calm. Focusing on the present is like focusing on headlights in the middle of the night, helping you not get lost. Stoics advise us to live in the present and not dwell on the past or worry about the future. In the mind game, focusing on your current move helps you make better decisions. Don't let previous failed or successful moves affect your mood. Every move is a new opportunity, and you should focus on it without worrying about what has happened. Practicing rational thinking is like sharpening your sword before a fight. When faced with a difficult situation, instead of reacting emotionally, stop and analyze the situation logically. Ask questions like, what is the current situation? What is the opponent trying to do? What are my options? Making decisions based on logical analysis instead of emotions helps you avoid mistakes caused by emotional reactions. Accepting the uncontrollable is like accepting that you can't always control the direction of the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Stoicism teaches us to focus only on what we can control and accept what cannot be changed. In a mind game, you cannot control your opponent's actions, but you can control how you react. Accept that you can't always win, and focus on playing the best you can, instead of worrying about the end result. The ability to control your emotions is like keeping a ship from capsizing when faced with big waves. This ability helps players not reveal their emotions or intentions. In intellectual games, it is very important to not let your opponent know your mood or plans. Stoicism teaches us how to keep a poker face, not showing signs of anxiety or overconfidence. When using reverse psychology strategies, it is important to analyze the situation rationally. Stoicism helps players not be influenced by emotions, thereby being able to analyze their opponent's moves and make wise decisions. Calmness and logical analysis allow players to predict their opponent's moves and make unexpected moves. One of the most effective ways to apply a reverse psychology strategy is to create unexpected moves. Stoicism helps players confidently and patiently wait for the right moment to make decisive moves. Patience and the ability to accurately predict the moment of action are the key to disrupting your opponent's plans. Specific strategies. The make your opponent subjective strategy is like creating a sweet trap for your opponent to fall into. This strategy involves making your opponents underestimate you. When opponents are subjective, they will easily make mistakes and create opportunities for you. Calmness and emotional self-control help you maintain your composure, making your opponents think you are not a threat. When they are subjective, you can suddenly make strong moves to gain an advantage. The fool your opponent strategy is like using a genjutsu to distract your opponent. Use a stoic mindset to evaluate and create unexpected moves, making it impossible for your opponents to predict your moves. The ability to self-control emotions and analyze situations rationally helps you create unexpected moves that your opponents do not anticipate. This messes up their plans and gives you an advantage. The create psychological pressure strategy is like creating a psychological storm to reduce your opponent's performance. Use psychological pressure to reduce your opponent's performance. Calmness and the ability to control your emotions help you maintain confidence and create pressure on your opponents. When they feel pressured, they are more likely to make mistakes, and you can take advantage of that opportunity. We will imagine through a few examples like this. In chess, a player can use a reverse psychology strategy by making initial defensive moves to keep the opponent subjective. When the opponent begins to attack strongly, this player suddenly counterattacks with a carefully prepared move. Calmness and the ability to analyze situations rationally help this player not get carried away by his opponent's attack. When the opponent was subjective, they did not anticipate this unexpected counterattack. In poker, a player can use an expressionless face to deceive his opponent about his cards. When the opponent believes they have the better hand and bets big, this player suddenly raises with a strong hand. Emotional self-control helps this poker player not reveal any signs about the condition of his cards. The opponent is fooled by the player's composure and ends up making mistakes. Using reverse psychology strategies combined with Stoic principles offers many benefits. Stoicism helps players maintain composure and control their emotions, thereby making wise decisions. Reverse psychology strategies help players create an advantage by disrupting their opponent's plans. The combination of Stoicism and reverse psychology strategies helps players develop logical thinking skills and the ability to analyze situations. However, there are also risks when applying this strategy. If your opponents realize your tactics, they may adjust their strategy against you. Therefore, it is necessary to change the approach continuously and without leaving a trace. Being too focused on outwitting your opponents can distract you from the fundamentals of the game. This can lead to unnecessary mistakes. Thus, by combining reverse psychology strategies with Stoic principles, we can turn each intellectual game into an opportunity to develop and train ourselves. I personally believe that calmness and the ability to control emotions not only help us win in games, but also in everyday life. Stoicism is not only a philosophy of life, but also a powerful tool that helps us face all challenges with a strong mind and sharp thinking. I look forward to receiving feedback and sharing from you. Leave a comment below on how you apply Stoicism and reverse psychology strategies in your life and mind games. Your experiences and stories will be a valuable source of inspiration for our community. If you find this video useful, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest content. Ring the notification bell to get notified as soon as we have a new video. Your interaction is the biggest motivation for us to continue providing quality and meaningful content. Thank you for accompanying us, and see you in the next videos.